Hello.
Great.
Oh, sorry.
I'm always used to starting the videos myself.
Yeah. That's because Mark is a subscriber, a fan of the channel, a great interest in Irish crafts and martial arts as well, and he's come to visit me today in my store, which is a big deal for me because I don't get people who actually come down to see me too much because of all the nonsense going on in the world. And I thought it'd be good to make a little video where I talk to Mark, learn a little bit about him, about his journey here, and his interests. And I know he's a little bit kind of caught for time today because, like myself, Mark is a very, very good talker. So we'll just kind of like see where it goes. But anyway, look, you know who I am. So let's introduce him. So Mark, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Mark Winter. Came all the way here from Canada to reset my life after a 30-year successful marriage. So I've really enjoyed visiting family and friends in Ireland, but also meeting some incredible martial artists. And the one thing that was on my mind to meet Francis. So we came all the way down from Belfast to not just meet Francis and buy some of his products. Got a beautiful hiking blackthorn stick. As a martial arts instructor and mindfulness coach for 40 years, I know vibration and sweat equity. There's been a lot of skill, craftsmanship, and the fifth generation of his family, Francis's, to make something like this means more to me than buying it online and just getting it sent over. So I look forward to promoting and telling my students back home, not just to buy McCaffrey crafts, but also to learn more about the Irish history, culture, workmanship, whether it be Irish crafts, sewing, basket making, the beautiful mountains here in Killarney and Killaloe. It's just a beautiful opportunity to meet you, Francis.
Yeah, you see, what I respect about Mark is that he's willing to get on with his life. He's willing to come over to Ireland. He's a very positive person as well. Ireland has dropped all COVID restrictions. The mask mandate is going out as well. Ireland is back to normal. We're here. We're welcoming. We're looking for tourists, and guys like Mark. He's the kind of first wave of people that have come over. They've been watching me online for a while, and they're very interested in Irish culture. And I was saying, Mark is a serious martial artist. He knows his stuff. He's been doing it for 40 plus years. He's been showing me some of his techniques as well. I know the difference between guys that are just talking nonsense and guys like Mark who are very good. And I just like his message. He's a very interesting guy. He's a gas character, as I say in Ireland, a good crack as well. A bit of a wild man, but wild man in a good way as well. And he's, as I said, he's single there. I think there's one or two ladies on my channel. So if you're interested in Mark, just send me a message, and I'll introduce you, and we'll let the rest.
Good promo. Are you looking for a strong, silent type? Then I'm not your man. I'm just a wee man from Belfast. Just a wee man.
He is indeed. So he's come all the way from Belfast to County Kerry. Now, if you don't know the distance, that's at least 5 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we had one of the worst storms ever yesterday. Storm Eunice, 137 kilometer per hour winds, trees on the road. He posted a video yesterday, and it's like hailstoning bouncing off his face. And he came down through all of that just to see me.
Thanks to my cousin Tanya Headley. We'll give her heads up and props. One of the great things about Ireland and what Francis does here is it's not just buying a product with the vibration, with the history, with the quality, but it's the education. I was so impressed with his channel. Check out him on YouTube because there's an incredible amount of information, not just about the blackthorn, the shillelagh, but about Irish history, crafts. The fact about faction fighting. I said jokingly, I'm going to take the sticks back to Canada because I actually came all the way from Canada via Belfast just to meet Francis. As a bucket list moment.
I'm honored.
I know, but it's true though, because for studying sticks for 40 years, whether it be traditional martial arts from Japan, from the Philippines with arnis and different sticks, I've always been blessed to have a vibration and a connection. And somebody gave me a gifted shillelagh from a family friend, 50 to 80 years old. And I thought, I want to meet Francis and get a real one that's made by someone that I've met and that I respect. And when he educated me on the faction fighting, I said, yeah, I'm going to go home and take faction fighting there, which means in a sense that he was sharing how the traditional fighters would always have, say, one shillelagh or one walking stick, but a lot of the good fighters would have two. So they would have a shorter one that they can use as a shield, as a striking aid, and also a second one. So when I looked into that, that is something that as a martial arts instructor, as someone that wants to teach self-protection, every woman, every person needs to have one of these in their home. You're walking your dog, you should have a McCaffrey Crafts. because not only does it look aesthetically pleasing, it's a great talking piece, it's a great vibration and history of Ireland. A lot of Irish people throughout the world, this is something that you need to own, not just for the history, the art, the culture, and to support Francis, but seriously, there's a lot of attacks. And if you're jogging with this young ladies or people, I guarantee you that you're going to give somebody a bit more of an awareness training. So don't be a victim, be empowered by knowing where you are, knowing what you're doing. And if you have something like this in your hand, not only do you feel great vibration or support that I have with osteoporosis, but you're going to have a great deterrent, whether it be in the home or certainly out jogging. We've heard some tragic stories, certainly here in Ireland. So having something to protect yourself creates a confidence, creates an awareness, and certainly an impingement for someone to go, oh, that's a McCaffrey craft. I'm going to go to the next victim. So be empowered, be educated. There's a lot of false prophets out there, a lot of people selling products that are single sticks that they add the extra on. So it's a two-piece. Francis does all his quality, handcrafted himself, hand cut himself properly.
Yeah, sure.
This is 5 generations, which does not come easily. So keep aware, keep mindful, educate yourself. He's so approachable, which is why I came here all the way from Canada and via Belfast.
I'm sold, Mark. So where do I buy them?
Well, go to McCaffreycards.com on Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Tinder. Whoops, hold on.
I'm not
Tell
on
his
there
wife,
yet,
not
Anita.
on Tinder. He's not on Tinder.
No. I should just have a profile picture of a blackthorn and see how many people want to date me as well. But who knows? Like, it could be one of those things that, you know, if you see a strong man with a blackthorn, you know you're talking to a manly man and someone who's going to protect you, into protection. You know, and you know, it's a great talking piece as well. Like, you know, here, you know, so there might be a new thing, a new trend. You know, women and who are interested in guys who have blackthorn. You know, it's a thing, I think.
I certainly want to start that back home. I have 2 daughters, and we used to teach years ago when everyone was worried about someone jumping out of the bushes and attacking them, small kubatans or sticks. But there's no history, there's no vibration. A lot of us have a lot of Irish background, Irish tradition. My parents are from here. So why not have something from the island, from a craftsman that's been doing it, again, 5 generations. There's nothing like what I'm holding here. Been holding sticks for 40 years, but I've never held anything with such quality, vibration, and history. This is something that you just can't put a price on, and his pricing is incredibly valuable for what you're getting. So look at his website, look at the variety of walking sticks, hiking sticks, shillelagh. It's not about misinformation, about education. There's no question you can't ask him, and that's the good thing. There's no hidden secrets. Everything is open. He's been nice enough to show me all around his shop. You know, when someone said, you probably couldn't even fill the order with 25 sticks. He's got thousands here, but most importantly, hand-picked, hand-carved. You cannot get something of this quality, and I've traveled the world.
Yeah, I need this guy to be my sales guy for sure. But I think one important point there, and I was listening to Mark, is it's really how it feels and how it makes you feel. As you say, he's talking about the vibration. You know, when you have a McCaffrey's blackthorn, it's how it feels to you, and how it makes you feel. It's connection to your Irish heritage. You feel that kind of protection. And you know, Mark, when he came into the shop, he asked me, like, you know, what stick or where should I go or what things, and I just simply said to him, look, pick up a few sticks, see how it feels, see you have a connection. And you know, when you find the stick that's you just, when you look at it, you just know that's the one for you. There is some kind of connection, and you cannot get a more authentically made Irish product. It's literally a part of Ireland that you have in your hand. And you know, I can see his driver here walking patiently, Tanya. She's a very good lady that has, you know, given a great impression of Ireland to Mark, and she's such a positive influence on his life as well over the past few months. So you know, Tanya, I know you're watching because you're just standing over here, you know, in the corner, and I know you've been very good and very patient today when I spent some time with Mark. So you know, we want to give you the gratitude you need, and I'm a waffler, so I'll just wind up now as well. So look, I'm very thankful for Mark to come down here and come on camera, say the amazing things. Like, you know, I feel great now. I'm going to go home happy. You know, he's a great guy to be around. Just his energy his wild stories as well, but in a really good kind of positive way. And he's like, just listening to him, he's a guy who takes action. He does things. He comes over Ireland. He goes out and meets people. He's getting on with his life. And I think more and more people in the world need to kind of do that. To kind of, we're all been kind of locked up. We've all been stuck at home. You know, you've been on Facebook too much, guys. Like, you know, get off it and get out there and live. And you know, Mark, check out his Instagram as well. You know, I'll probably put some link in the comments or something as well. And yeah. That's all I have to say. Any last words there before we go? Keep it brief because Tanya's waiting.
Peace and love, everyone. Look forward to sharing more, learning more, and supporting Francis at McCaffrey Crafts. Please ask him questions. Send him information. Send him anything you can in regards to helping yourself understand the products, the crafts, and the skill workmanship behind it, because you will benefit by these products, not just from a self-protection, from a historic point of view, but also the connection with Francis. He's very positive, very educational, and as I've needed to reset my life, it's helping reset to go back to Canada, teach more of my martial arts with a mindfulness approach, with the Irish heritage that I have within my blood from my mom and my pa.
Excellent. What a way to close this out, and thank you so much, Mark, as well. Okay.
Thank you, Francis.
Very good.
Namaste.
And more to come. Thank you. Bye bye.